Okay. Hi! Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hello. Welcome in. Sorry, I was setting up the PowerPoints. I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna go about presenting them. So there may be a lot of back and forth between the presentation screen and here. So but good morning, everybody. Hi. Are you guys excited for the PowerPoints? I hope so. Careful with window shares. I know. Don't want to dox myself on accident. Or anybody. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of screen switching today. Please don't mind it too much. Hi! Hello. Okay. For those of you who might not know about what the PowerPoint stream is, I am doing a PowerPoint stream where, basically you guys can submit PowerPoints, and your job was to teach me something that I didn't already know, aka, teach me something so that I could be a good dad. I'm Mr. Bell. Hi. Hi. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I haven't really drank a lot of water today. May or may not be obvious. You'll never be a good dad. Maybe a mid dad. Mid? Something she doesn't know. How do you make a PowerPoint of Hey! I have common sense, you know. It's not like that. Thank you very much. Oh, Val, you don't have common sense, Val. All I do is get bullied by you guys. This sucks. Consumer sense? You have no sense. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, we are going to get started, I guess. I mean, no reason not to. Okay, who's first? Okay. Actually, wait, let me make sure that let me triple check. Okay. Stem is always nice. Yeah. No, 100%. I have enough sense to know that you need to turn your AC. Shh, it's gonna be off, okay? This is gonna get turned into a YouTube video, okay? We can't make it... We can't just, like, you know... do that. Okay. We're going to be starting with Alice and Isla's presentation, and I'm going to be talking for them. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me shrink down. Are we calling out who made them? Yes. Hi, it's... Hi. Hi, YouTube of the future. If you shrink anymore, we might lose you. No way, right? I'm so visible. I can't actually see myself right now. So, Whoa, I like the art on this one. Ah! Okay, sorry, I'm adjusting my screen size? Is that the word? Let's full screen this. Okay. I'm ready. Hi, welcome in. Closer to life size now? I'm Adam's... No way. I am not that small. Okay. Can you guys see it? Okay. Oh shoot, I need to move chat. Oh, sorry guys. You're gonna... Oh, dang, okay. I'm just gonna drag you down right here. You're 515. No. I wish. So, you want to become a dad. Today, I'll teach you a few lessons that every dad should know. A dad is defined by his actions, not by having children. You become a dad the day people start relying on you. Dad rule number 1, show up. Always keep your promises. Being present matters more than being perfect. Very important. And whatever you do not disappear to get milk. Beefy daddy. Whoa. That's behind me. Look. This is beautiful. Okay. This is true. As a person without a very present father in her life, I think this is good stuff. Yeah. Rule number 2. Okay, hold on. It might be better for me to go to this side again. Sorry, we're going to be doing a lot of switching around today, I guess. Dad rule number 2. Learn practical skills. Keep learning life skills, even if it's one step at a time. Building your skill set as you turn into a proper oji-san as you age. Example, changing a tire. Jumpstart a car. Basic first aid. If you're not a present father, your daughter may grow to be a vtuber. No. All of these will matter at some point. Remember, a dad solves problems. And we're problem solvers. Were these arranged in any certain way? No. Careful. If you're not a good dad, your daughter might become a vtuber. The worst fate of them all. When something goes wrong, never panic. If you panic, everyone panics. You gotta assess the situation. Be the person others can depend on. Calmness helps you think clearly. And it helps everyone else stay calm too. So dad rule number 3, stay calm. Dad rule number 4, feed people. Where's the CPR? I can't read that message. Dad rule number 4, feed people. Food solves more problems than you think. Feeding people is one of the simplest ways to show you care. Remember, never negotiate with a hangry person. Everyone learns this the hard way. My roommate knows. Hi, Selva-Mist, I love you. Sorry, perfectly normal reaction. Hi, Selva. It's okay, I'll be your daughter and you can teach me CPR. I might need a hands-on lesson! Sorry. Perfectly normal. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. My roommate has learned this the hard way. She knows not to talk to me when I'm hungry because I get really cranky. Dad rule number 5. Listen before you fix. Not every problem needs a solution. Sometimes people just need someone who listens. Learning when not to give advice is surprisingly fatherly. Don't get too wheezy or I'm gonna have to show you. Not ready! We can pause the stream! But yeah, this is pretty good advice in general, guys. Especially when you talk to women. A lot of women don't want you to be like, here's my unsolicited advice. They just want to hear you go, damn, That sucks. It'll be okay. Pat, 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 pat. You know, so this is some like W advice. Wow. That stream turns into your stream. It's gonna turn to a mommy stream. Oh, sorry. Conclusion. A dad isn't remembered for what he wears or what he knows. He's remembered for being there when someone needs him. W advice! It's okay. I give this PowerPoint an A+. And, would you like to be my dad? Very fatherly, I know. Thank you for being so fatherly. Oh, wait! There's an extra panel! Okay, hold on, I gotta go up here. Bonus. Dad versus daddy. Feet! Yes. Dad fixes things. Daddy may break hearts. Dad says, I'm proud of you. Daddy says, good girl. Dad gives advice. Daddy gives bad ideas. Dad is wholesome. Daddy says, hear me out. Dad, you celebrate Father's Day. And Daddy celebrates Valentine's Day. If someone calls you Dad, congratulations. If someone else calls you Daddy, congratulations. But for different reasons. Okay, everyone clap, give a round of applause. Yay! Thank you for the PowerPoint. The end. Yay! Okay, let me go normal. Rotate. That was an excellent PowerPoint presentation. I think this will be kind of peak. I have high hopes for everyone and everything. Okay, this next PowerPoint presentation is by Al Robot, and I will also be voicing it. You're slightly crooked? You're slightly crooked. Lower your expectations, I'm doomed? No. Okay. You guys can see it. I need to shrink myself. Get real small in the corner, okay? A black screen. There's no better way to bond with my daughter than telling her about Father's favorite console. Yeah! Made by Al Robot. Okay. The PlayStation 2. Sorry, I don't think I was even alive when this was made. The PS2 released in the year 2000. Yeah, I was not alive for it. The PS2 was released in the year 2000 and was Sony's second foray into the console market. Well, what? It's not my fault that I'm not old. Sorry. With over 4,000 games, the PS2 has the largest library of any console. They had 4,000 games back in 2000? That's crazy. At least 160 million units sold the PS2, and it is the best-selling console of all time. You're so sassy today. Sony somehow keeps sending more whenever Nintendo and not just Switch sale numbers. Crazy. That's funny. Sorry to hear my cats in the background. It was more than just a console. It was a full-blown entertainment system that could play DVDs and CDs, as well as your games. What is the difference between a DVD and a CD? Oh, thank you for answering, Scammy. I really appreciate it. We now know the difference. She doesn't know what those are. No. What's the difference? I don't... One extra letter? Thank you. DVD is movie, CD is music. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen a CD. CD has less storage space, so it's primarily used for audio. DVD came later in a higher capacity, primarily for video. CD's nuts? God. You really are something, huh? You've never seen what? I've never seen a CD! I've seen DVDs, but not a CD. And we stopped buying DVDs when I was... Probably before I was born, actually. Because by the time I had consciousness, I was watching Netflix. Yeah, that's really... She has some... She probably grew up with them. She has like a stack of like... the DVD box thingies. What do your parents use in the car? They just listen to the radio. So you probably don't know what a DVR is? What's DVR? Did you know Netflix used to come in the mail as DVDs? Really? I already knew that. Because one of my friends told me that. Because I was like, oh yeah, I used to watch Netflix. And they were like, back in my day, we used to have to order it as DVDs. And I was like, what? Terrifying stuff back in the day. There was a video game version of that too. Oh. That's unfortunate. I'm really sorry that you guys didn't just have like on demand. Redbox? Do you know what VHS... Yeah. DVR is digital video recorder. It's how you recorded TV shows. You couldn't watch live and it was the only option for TV back in... What?! That's horrible. I'm sorry that you guys had to live in these dinosaur ages. That's awful. Here are a few games from the PS2's vast library that I either grew up with or discovered as I revisited the console over the years. Gamefly? OG Sonosaurus? That's what you guys are. Some of you, at least. Okay, let's go through these. Devil May Cry. I played this with my sister as a kid and got really scared by the puppet enemies. So I had to put it off until I was older. This is one of my first action games, despite how scared I felt while playing it. I developed a taste for its gameplay that I'd return to with its sequels as I aged. Whoa! The 19 in front of my birth year cries. That's unfortunate. Sorry. Burnout 3 Takedown. The Burnout series is one that dominated my childhood due to how rejuvenating it was to reduce rival racers to rubble with the takedown system. I yearn for something like its classic entries to this day. So it's like a racing game? I love racing games. I used to play a Hot Wheels racing game on my big brother's Xbox when I was a kid. Unfortunate brat? Nah! Only sometimes. Kill Switch! A special game amongst these and that I didn't really play through it myself, but with my stepdad. Or W Father bonding in the Father PowerPoint streams! Yay! Clap! I remember that he kind of sucked at it and would hand the controller over to me to see if I could figure it out. It was probably my first shooter that I ever played. That's so cute! Father bonding with their kids! I'm gonna ignore your message saying that it was one of his POWs. The wholesome relationship between a father and his children is perfect and amazing. Kingdom Hearts, one of my first PS2 games, yet one I didn't finish until last year. As a kid, I got lost in Tarzan's world, deep jungle, and I never found my way out. I of course knew Disney, but it served as my first exposure to Final Fantasy. Wait, Kingdom Hearts is Final Fantasy? What? Oh. I didn't know that. Well, I guess we'll learn together. It's a mix. Oh. Kingdom Hearts is a few Final Fantasy? Oh. It's a crossover series between Disney and Final Fantasy as well as its own thing. Whoa! That's pretty cool, huh? Final Fantasy X! I first played this as an adult and I cherish it as a game that left its mark on me. It's not the greatest love story ever told, but it's certainly one that stands the test of time. Sorry the hiccups. You would love Final Fantasy X, Val? Or is it Final Fantasy X? Probably yeah. Tekken 5! A game I played with my whole family. Fighting games are easy to pick up and play, and allowed for everyone to have a turn. Yoshimitsu and Asuka were my favorites. The later PSP release would be a go-to game for my sister and I during road trips. Nice! Is this one like a fighting game? It is a fighting game. Yeah! That's cool. Okay. What's a PSP, by the way? I guess I should have asked that. What does PSP stand for? Handheld sequel? Handheld PlayStation. OTL? What's OTL? PSP is like Sony's DS. PlayStation Portable. It's like the 3DS. Hey! Don't talk bad about my Nintendo 3DS. Okay, that was my first console. Back in my youth, I'd play these games via PS2 connected to a CRT TV. But now as the hardware needed to play that way has become sparse, I moved on to emulation via PCSX2. It's been useful for revisiting the games of my youth as well as those that I'd never seen back then. As the gaming space grows and changes for good or ill, it's nice to have a simple way to see what older games are like and share them with people who may have never known they existed. It's me. I'm people who had no idea they existed. CRT weighed like 800 pounds for no reasons. That's the old TV, right? Whether this is a blast from the past or a completely fresh look for you, I hope you enjoy a brief glimpse into my experience of the PS2. Oh god, my ears! My ears! My ears! Can you guys hear this? I don't think you guys can. Okay, I just went there for no reason. That's great. LW. Capture audio. Can you hear it now? What is this connected to? Okay, well now that... What? What? Why did it go away? Why did it go away? Okay, what about now? Nope. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this the yield classic way. We're doing it yield classic way. You guys still can't. You guys can't see it. You can hear it now, but sorry. I'm serious. There's some technical difficulties. I'm no good at this kind of stuff. There. Yeah. Thank you for the daily check-in. Ah! His head left his body. What on earth are we watching? A room. What?
Welcome to the third.
I love David Lynch. He's insane. Who is David Lynch? What did I come back to? PowerPoints. What? Is this how they marketed this thing? Did they not have color in the 2000s? When did you guys get colored cartoons? Okay, that is the end of this PowerPoint. He's one of those artistic fellows. It was artsy. Oh. When did color come out? How am I supposed to know? I wasn't alive back then. Color wasn't invented until 2003, since the 50s? Oh. Okay. Sorry. Greenish gray colors were in during that time? Oh, I see. She's so doomed, 1930? We only saw things in black and white. That's really unfortunate. Oh, we have our first voice one! I'm so excited. Let me pull this up. Okay. This one's by Fraser. He misunderstood the prompt, but I told Pandora that we're keeping it in. So this will be really good. Thank you for your hard work. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm so excited. Okay. Are you guys ready? I'm so excited.
Hello, and welcome to my presentation on why I should fill the fatherless gap that you have.
You're so European, Sandy!
So reason one, I'm pretty decent at cooking microwavable meals. Said to be the best microwavable meal maker in the family. Will survive off a bunch of this stuff. Like your diet will consist of 100%.
No, this is good. This is good, okay? My mom, whenever we don't have someone cooking for us, she has to live Okay, it needs to be louder. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna put a gain filter on you. I'm gonna put a gain filter on you. You're gonna go up 2 decibels. Aren't you excited?
Hello?
Can you hear it now? Hello.
Welcome to my
This is
presentation
amazing.
on why I should fill the fatherless gap that you have.
Hold on, I'm increasing you another decibel. Audio balancing who? Editor, you fix it. You record this with a headset? Oh, I can tell, don't worry. It's a trap. It's gonna get really loud.
I'm pretty decent at cooking microwavable meals. Said to be the best microwavable meal maker in the family. Will survive off a bunch of this stuff.
It's not, oh, I'll feed you good food. It's we're gonna survive. We'll survive off this. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We're gonna. Yeah, it's okay. My mom, whenever we don't have someone cooking food for us, she just she microwaves food or uses the oven. It's just like when I was a little kid.
Your diet will consist of 100% microwavable meal lasagna. So I hope you're looking forward to that.
I'm so ready.
Reasons 2, I will return after going for the milk.
Oh, let's go! This is a step above one of my dad's. When I was really little, one of my dads left to go get milk. Actually, when I say when I was really little, I mean actually before I was born, he left to get milk. So this is already a step above one of them. If you can be emotionally available, then you'll definitely take spot number 1.
So as you can see here, this is a photo recreation.
Let's go bare minimum.
After I collected milk, physically had to milk.
Well, face reveal. Guys, get a picture. I'm sitting next to my dad. Okay, I'm ready. Cheese. Did you get your photo? Okay.
But
Thank you.
that means that, I put in the effort, I'll come back, I won't disappear on you. The reasons, the third reasons is that I will fully support your gacha. The reason why I will fully support your gacha is because my grandparents finally lives. So when that is done, at some point, I'll be able to supply you with a good amount of decent. Reason 4.
We moved on too fast with this. Hold on. For the first time in my life, I could C6 a character. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Funny gotcha.
A decent fun. Reason 4, I'll educate you on One Piece. Somebody who's in the anime space.
Whoa, that guy is a total of 5 pixels. That is 5 pixels.
the big things that are happening. So this is Monkey D. Luffy. He's the main character in One Piece.
It's Luffy!
And I'll teach you about all the other, main characters like Zoro, Sasuke and that. So this will keep you clued up for when you're doing your VTube and stuff. But
Yeah,
in
I'll
Reason
be.
5, you will learn all the Scottish stuff.
God. You learn all this Scottish stuff. What is that? It's Fanta! Oh my god, I love Fanta! I love Fanta! I'm so excited! The Celtic Football Club. Wow, that's not Fanta banter. It's better than Fanta. What is it? I wonder if Val knows which is heavier between a kilo of steel and a kilo of feather. They're the same weight. They have different mass though. That is not. Is that alcohol? Oh, it might be even better. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back.
As you can tell, I'm a Scotsman. It's Iron Brew. Everybody says this tastes like bubblegum. You'll love it.
It tastes like bubblegum. It's okay, Dad. I'm ready to bond together. And there, what's a better way to bond together than sharing our favorite drinks? And so I have here my favorite drink, yogurt flavored soju. No, I am the dad. So I'm a dad bonding with my dad. And also being your dad. So, I will take a sip of this for you. Are we not the dad? No, I'm your dad. Ew! What do you mean, ew? Yogurt flavored soju is one of the best ones. See, I didn't scream and gag about how bad it tastes. So, really, I'm doing a good job. What kind of yogurt? Just yogurt. It's a Korean thing. Your sipping is very demure, Dad. Thank you.
It's a comedian Lemmy.
I was raised to be a gentleman.
Iron Brew. Everybody says this tastes like bubblegum. You'll love it. That's the comedian Lemmy.
Comedian Lemmy.
That's my football team. You will learn to support this.
Okay. But you're a girl? It's okay. Yo, yeah, I know what soju is. No, you have to try it. Okay, you can't knock the yogurt flavor without trying it. Okay? Yeah, I might be a girl, but I'm a dad. I'm the dad who stepped up. I'm Ron Sampler. W reference if you get that, by the way. If you get that, you can be my kid, and I'll be proud of you. Anyway, to bond over this, what's a comedian that I know? I don't know any comedians. I'm a comedian.
If you're not, I'll disown you. And here's the national biscuit, the tonic.
Oh, okay, so I was told that being a dad meant being loved unconditionally. Or loving your child. One sec. Sorry, before I start screaming at you, I had to have a sip of water. I was told that being a dad meant loving your child unconditionally, but here you are saying that you'll disown me if I don't support your team. Wow, okay.
Okay.
You might get an A- on your presentation.
These are tasty, by the way. They're like a cream biscuit. They're lovely. And the last reason, I will protect you from all the bad things, especially the old men.
Last reason, I will totally not do bad stuff to you and I will protect you from the old men. Wow. Any old people in chat, how do you feel about that? How do you feel? Me personally, I would not catch a stray like that. Shots fired. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm being kept nice and safe.
Now, this isn't me shipping you with Patrick Starr, even though that's probably a really good ship. But, yeah, as you can see, I'm very good at designing and that.
Please, uh-oh. My YouTube is exposed. Markiplier. What are you doing here? That was a good cut. Thank you. Please pick me. Yep. That just about sums me up. Okay. Well, I give this PowerPoint presentation an A-. I think it was really good. I am humored. Very silly stuff. Okay, next presentation! Okay, I'm voicing this one. This one is by... Probably not Prawn. Thank you for your presentation. Let's see what you came up with. Oh! Get big! Wow. I can't wait to learn how to camp. Get ready, guys. Okay, hold on. Oh. Alright. I'm ready. Let me shrink down again. You did very good on your presentation. Thank you. I think that was really funny. Family bonding in nature. A father's high adventure gun. I'm feeling paternal. Delete my presentation. Whoa, wait, what? Wait, replay that. Wow! That was so cool. Awesome job. I am pleased already. WA animation. I'll delete my presentation. No. What is high adventure? High adventure is going out in nature and participating in exciting activities. You learn to try new things, be a little brave, and learn how to follow safety instructions. Woo! Let's keep walking. Neat. Learn together. Start off easy. Picnics. Just getting outside and touching some grass. Have a meal you prepare together. Hiking. Literally walking outside. Ideally on a trail. It doesn't have to be on a mountain. Start off with small trails. Learn a bit about the flora and fauna around you. And take pictures of interesting things. Yes, go outside. I used to do a lot of hiking where I used to live. Because there were places to like walk around and stuff. Very nice. Would recommend if you've never done it before. Springs. These are great alternatives to beach trips. The water stays cool and clear all year all year long, and most parks with springs within them have amenities like restrooms, stores, parking, and more. I've been swimming in a spring before. It was really cold. But it was pretty fun. Regardless. Tubing! Getting an inflatable and floating down a river or spring is great fun. Play some quiet music, swim in the water, and it's a real life lazy river experience. Cool. Keep the energy high. Bring snacks and water and make plans for fun meals. These are great days to eat out at places you've never been. Whoosh. The fun stuff! These are higher level activities you can start to incorporate as you all gain experience being outdoors and the kids get older. You could do river boating, whitewater rafting, geocaching, biking. What is geocaching? Biking, horseback riding, rock climbing, fire starting, and outdoor cooking. Please be careful whenever you go fire starting or do outdoor cooking. Please don't burn down the forest. Hiding stuff at coordinates? Really? I want to go treasure hunting. It's okay to not know things and to make mistakes. Learning stuff alongside your loved ones is great for bonding. It'll help you see each other as peers and grow respect for one another. Whoosh. Oh, thank you for the check-in. River boating, kayaking or canoeing. Both are cool experiences whether on a lake or a river. Lakes are more gentle, so if there's one nearby, see if you can't check it out. Do you know who Smokey Bear is? No. But, there is no but. But I don't think I'm near any lakes. I do live near the beach though, but I don't think you can go canoeing on the beach. I was running away. I'm running and you can't catch me. Ooh. Whitewater rafting. For teens and up, this can be a thriller roller coaster-like experience. There are whitewater tour guides for great rivers all over the world. That sounds cool. Only you can prevent forest fires. Oh. You don't know Smokey? I think I've been whitewater rafting one time. Okay, well, I don't live near the beach. I live like a couple of hours from the beach. It's fine. Real life treasure hunting. Oh, it gets explained here. Real life treasure hunting. With a GPS and a dream, you can wander about finding little boxes of hidden treasures people have hidden about all over the world. Bring little trinkets and notes to leave in any geocaches you may stumble across. What? Wait, that sounds cool! I want to do that! Biking! There are paved and well-established biking trails all over the country. These can be great for practicing to learn to bike while also enjoying nature. Wait, go back. And also enjoying the nature and away from the potential danger of cars. Oh. I don't know how to ride a bike. Unfortunately not. I don't know how to ride a bike. Okay. Oh, there's me at the park with the bike. And apple juice. Horseback riding. Usually a guided experience riding horses gives you the appreciation for these fantastic animals and how they've been our companions for years and years. I used to do horseback riding when I was little. And I did it for a while actually, but I had to stop because it got too hot for me with a helmet on. Sigh. More bonding teaching how to ride a bike? Yes, please. I have some friends who do that still? Aw, jealous. I wish I could do it. Unfortunately, I cannot. Rock climbing. Starting in a... Oh, I also used to do this. You can ride a horse but not a bike? Yes. I can also rock climb. Starting in a local rock climbing gym to literally learn the ropes will give you the confidence and skill needed to find a great rock or climbing trail out in nature and get up that thing safely and safely. I will not do this in real, like an actual rock, because I don't trust myself. What kind of spaghetti arms? I haven't done it recently, okay? I told you guys my muscles atrophied a lot, like, semi-recently. I guess over the last year or two, so, unfortunately not. But before, making a fire is no joke. Fire starting. One should always practice fire safety in order to keep themselves and others safe. Always keep a source of water and/or fire blanket on hand. Please be careful whenever you light fires. I hear way too many horror stories of people lighting fires and then forest fires start. And I'm like, oh, okay. So don't do that. Outdoor cooking. If you're gonna cook outdoors, practice at home first. Outdoor cooking can be on a portable grill or stove, over a campfire or coals. Try all your equipment out in your own kitchen so you learn the steps of the dish and what you'll need exactly. You can also prepare ingredients and such ahead of time to keep messes to a minimum. Woo! My whole city's on fire! No, it's okay. Messed up eggs? Hey, get out of there! Sorry, I'm in your eggs. I want to be in your eggs. Let me in. Day trips versus overnight trips. Wow, look at my pretty princess bedroom. Wow, it's cute. Most people go straight into camping as an overnight activity. Setting up the tent and sleeping outdoors is great fun, but it's not as comfortable as showering at home and sleeping in one's own bed with AC. As beginners, but also generally with children, day trips tend to be the best move. The best first tent sleeping experience is in the comfort of one's own backyard. I don't have a backyard. You get to practice setting up the tent, and you can figure out what you may or may not need to maximize comfort. Yeah. Or she's glamping. That's me on my bed with my controller. Oh! When to do overnight trips? I believe that overnight trips are generally for when on the next day you do not want to travel to the camping location, but you also don't need to wake up early. Having a lazy morning after sleeping outside is a pleasure of camping. Just wasting an hour or two making breakfast, waking up, maybe taking a short walk to explore the local campground and see what's cool to look at. Skip some rocks in the river. Then when everyone is ready and willing, you can start the day full of outdoor activities. Yeah! That's me waking up in the tent. Waking up in the tent. High adventure camps. There are private campsites that provide guided, high-adventure experiences with a multitude of activities similar to a summer camp. These activities include the norm high-adventure activities, but may also include ATVs, archery, shooting ranges, fishing, scuba, obstacle courses, or more. These camps tend to be multiple-day excursions with options for how rough you want the camping experience to be, from tents on the ground to fully AC cabins and beds. This might be for me since I like glamping. Or at least, I don't think I could sleep outside, it's too scary. In conclusion, going outside and touch some grass. In conclusion, go outside and touch some grass. It's cheap and easy, and there's still adventures to be had if you've the eyes to look. Go have fun with your loved ones. Go exercise. Not with just your body, but also your wisdom. Eek! Grass. Scary. I know. But you're brave, cheerlings. I believe in you. Whee! Okay, that's the end. Bye-bye, Val. Thank you for presenting. A+. This is a really good presentation. I learned a lot. Sorry for my hiccups. Thank you. Clap, 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 clap. Yay! Whoa, whoa, offering to touch people. Whoa! I'm not brave. I hate when bugs touch me. Me too. Okay. This next presentation is by not Kurimu. I can't read. Okay. What is this? Wait, I'm ready. This one I don't know what to expect. The art of leaving the door ajar. Open the door to your child's future. Written by not Kurimu. Opportunity knocks. A father doesn't. It's a core value. As seen here. The vision. As a father, you should always show up unannounced. Your children should always be wary of a sudden ambush. Sorry if you hear taxi in the background. You don't need a reason to break into your child's room. You own both the house and them! Yeah, you own them. So they have no right to complain. Feel free to just stand around and make things awkward. Standing in silence is fine. Sitting on their bed and asking uncomfortable questions is ideal. We own you now? Oh, okay. That's fine. We can discuss this later. For fathers who are just starting out, comparing them to someone better is a good start. Dinner's ready. This is a nice man I got from Google Images. There's a story. The message. Leaving your child's door open is a statement. They have no right of privacy in your household. Pain points. You might struggle with feelings of guilt when putting your kids under such pressure. Don't. This builds character. Techniques. There were 3 main schools of thought about this art. The fully open door. The classic ajar door. And the almost closed, but not quite door. Please take notes, you'll be quizzed on this. Thank you. Okay. So 3 types. Fully open door. Puts the most pressure on your child. Exposes them to the eyes of any passerby. Used to show the biggest display of dominance. Classic ajar door. Most common school of thought. Displays nonchalance, aloofness, and overall lack of concern. Leaves your child wondering if you're doing it on purpose or not. They'll never know. Almost closed, but not quite door. Most difficult to pull off smoothly. Causes the most annoyance. The most controversial technique, many scholars are still debating whether it deserves to be among the slightly open door movement. Some completely remove the door. I grew up in a house like that. Projected results? Satisfaction. Father's husband improved 89%. Calories burned by children getting up to close the door over a course of a month. 4,705 calories. Influence. Families whose lives has improved. 49,000. Conclusion. There's a Bible verse in it. I don't close the door to anything. Dimitri Payet. These commandments that I give you today are to be on your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down, when you get up. Deuteronomy 6:6. I need a drink. I can't be sober after this. I can't be sober. I'm drinking to forget. I'm drinking to forget. I have no words. I have no words for this. This one might be. This is an A plus. I want to give you an F for the 6-7, but you just integrated it so well. You get an A plus. You get an A plus. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, Kareem. I'm dead. Oh, wait, hold on. There's one more slide. Thank you. The door is on the left. Slightly open. I'm dead. That was beautiful. I hope I can call him Cream. Thank you, Cream. I hope I get more presentations from you in the future. Because that was peak. I'll give you a sticker. Okay, we have another presentation from Alex Neela. Neela? I don't know. Oh my god. We can do 2? I said you guys could do as many as you want. Sorry, next time I'll put that in the description of the submission form. You guys are not ready for this. It was on the form? Oh. An introduction to classical restart. An introduction to classical conditioning. Pavlov. Great. I'm excited. I'm so ready. Oh god, I'm scared. Who was Pavlov? A man! Ivan Pavlov was a Russian physiologist studying digestion in dogs. During his experiments, he noticed that dogs had begun salivating before they were fed. Instead of responding only to food, they started responding to the signals that predicted food. The discovery became known as classical conditioning. Historically, he was also bad at dogs. Boo! Boo! Fuck this guy! Please take care of animals. Thanks. Pavlov's formula. Present a neutral stimulus. A bell. Pair it with a reward. Food. Repeat. Thumbs up. Eventually, bell leads to salivation. The dog learns to associate the bell with something positive. Remember this? Short rib, you're right. Meat. Oh, I'm so hungry. Okay. Let's apply the theory. Now that we understand classical conditioning, let's see how it applies to echelons. Oh, God. Oh, it's not me, okay. The process is remarkably similar. A cheerleader receives a notification that you watch an entertaining stream. This repeats over time. Eventually, the notification itself is exciting. One stream isn't enough. One notification isn't enough. But after weeks or months, the brain starts predicting the reward before the award arrives. This is exactly what classical conditioning describes. You're being Pavloved. You guys are say I Pavlov you with my hi. Hi. Or something. I can't do it. I can only do it once. Conditioned responses. After enough repetitions, the cheerlings begin to react automatically. Observable behaviors. Clicks on the notification without thinking. Opens Twitch or YouTube or other sites. Even though they had other plans. Keeps refreshing their page before stream starts. Starts typing in chat before the stream starts. Anticipate Bell saying hi. Very eagerly. See? Wow, did it get to you? Did it get to you? Oh my god. I like this. I like this. It got you? Oh, you are being Pavloved. How do you feel? After enough repetitions, the viewer begins to react automatically. Once the association is strong enough, the reward doesn't even have to happen immediately. A teaser, a countdown, or even a tweet. A special stream. Even the possibilities of a stream creates anticipation. Yeah, you guys are being Pavloved. Final analysis. Let's compare the two. Pavlov, Cheri Valentino, bell, notifications. Food, entertaining streams. Dog, cheerlings? Wait, this doesn't feel right. No! Final analysis! Oh, okay. Thank God, I thought I was gonna get called a dog. After reviewing the evidence, we conclude that repeated positive experiences create automatic responses. Stream notifications can become rewarding on their own. The cheerlings have successfully formed a conditioned association. As whether Val did this intentionally, the evidence isn't conclusive. But congrats, Val! You have accidentally conditioned an entire community. Now, if you excuse me, I need to check if you're live. Hi! I'm live right now. The end. We are all doomed. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. You might be doomed, but I'll take good care of you. So it'll be okay. Thank you for the presentation. Another voice presentation. This one is by B News. Let's see what it is.
I know you're not a fan.
Oh my god. I'm ready. Okay.
I know you're not a fan of seafood, but it's educational. Now here, say it like I told you. Good job. Okay then. Let me show you a little family secret. Handed down through about 12 or 13 generations.
Women fear me, fish fear me, men turn their eyes from me as I walk the feast here. Making a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. Hold on, let me make it louder. Let me make it louder. Hold on. Hold on, I can fix this. Is this better?
Perfect cast. My dad taught it to me when I was about your age. Okay now, watch carefully. You gotta be loose, relaxed, with your feet apart, and 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 2:45, tourist tech, twist, over, pot of beans, I'm a little teapot, and the wind up, and let her fly. It was Kingdom Hearts. It was Kingdom Hearts all along. It was a joke. It was a hook, line, and sinker. The joke was Kingdom Hearts the whole time. Okay. Hello, guys. Hello, 2% female viewers. Hello, Val. Hey, fellas. Does anyone wonder what would happen if we combined Final Fantasy and Disney characters together? So basically, I'm going to go through a bunch of the things in the series that I like. I'm probably going to show a bunch of stuff on screen that I'm totally not going to like talk about. It's just going to be there. If you want to pause and read it, that's cool. If you don't, that's also cool. Here's a tiny summary of each of the games. Kingdom Hearts 1. My friends were with me the whole time, and to fix the problem, I'm going to stab myself. Also, Mickey is shirtless. Chain of Memories. Why are you gaslighting me? You're not my friend? You're still cool, though. Kingdom Hearts 2. None of you know my name. Leave me alone. 358 over 2 days. I just woke up. Why are you recruiting me into your corporation? Coded. This video game is pretty good. Not actually. You get downloaded into video game. Book. Birth by Sleep. Everyone gets a bad ending. No one is allowed to be happy. 3D. I keep dreaming about my bro. What part of this is an exam? Key, Union Key, and back cover. Gotcha game. Backstory lore. Probably important. Fragmentary passage. I'm running through the darkness. At least I get cat ears. Kingdom Hearts 3. It's frozen. It's frozen 3 times. Everyone gets to come back. Happy ending? Melody of Memories. It's a rhythm game. You get like 3 pieces of lore for Kingdom Hearts 4, that's it. At its core, Kingdom Hearts is about trying to figure out what it means to exist.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then occasionally some silly shit will happen. And then like we go fly off in a little happiness ship powered by smiles, and Goofy will be like, well, fellas, we gotta go and save that there kingdom over there. Or something like that. And that's kind of fun. It's a fun break from the existential crisis of the individual peeps. Like one of my favorite characters is Roxas, who in the first game, Sora stabs himself with a special knife and frees his own heart, leaving behind a body that becomes Roxas.
Oh.
And Roxas does not know anything.
Me too, it's okay, Roxas.
But another game explores his journey from like corporate drone to like, I'm fighting the system, and all it took was one of the people around him to give him some ice cream.
Oh.
And you know what? That's sometimes all it takes,
All it
huh?
takes is ice cream.
Friendship's weird like that.
Friendship is weird like that.
So here I'm probably just gonna insert like a bunch of random charts detailing like character relations, just because the huge spider web of
What is happening?
intersection of characters is like funny to me when I see people like, what does this mean? What is wrong with this series? It's
Wait, go back.
see people like, what does this mean?
Oh my god. This doesn't make any sense.
What is wrong with this series? It's funny to me.
It's funny. This was so good. Thank you for sharing this knowledge with me. I think I took psychic damage, but that was beautiful. Clap, 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 clap. All right, next presentation. This one is by Boeing. Oh boy, are you guys ready to be educationed? Okay, get ready. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way.
All right, welcome to Women's Health 101 Val Edition. I thought I'd choose this topic because 99% of people watching this are going to be guys and might not have the best idea about what is going on with
We're gonna learn about women audio. Wait, double audio? Really?
So extra on topic.
Oh, okay. I guess it decides to work now. Thanks.
Because it's Val in particular, and I can add this thing called a need that meter.
Need that
A little
meter!
bit of extra insight into how
Don't worry,
Val might
guys.
be
It should be easy to understand. I don't know. We're going in blind.
I'm also going to be including ultrasound images throughout. This is basically just to give a visual element and kind of teach.
You're a woman. Why don't you tell us instead? I don't work at a gynecologist. Okay, sorry out your job like that. I don't work at a gynecologist's office.
You a little bit about
It's a little bit
sonograms
quiet.
and
Suspended.
what you're going to be looking at. There's two.
We're
main
gonna learn
types
about stuff
of
together.
Ultrasounds that we do when it comes to pelvics. We can use the transabdominal probe here, which goes over your belly, or we can go with the transvaginal approach right here, which is what the images are going to be from today. You get to be a little bit closer.
I don't work there either. This is part of what I do. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I guess you don't work at a guy.
So with that, yes,
I don't know anything.
those go inside. So one stat that I always think about when it comes to women's health and how under-researched and thought about it is in general is the fact that endometriosis, which is a super, super common condition, and it affects 1 in 10 women, which is just
I have this. I have
so many
endometriosis. Woo!
it gets less research than
W
male
women's
pattern
body.
baldness, which
Oh.
is really ridiculous. And endometriosis has all of these symptoms associated with it. It's just also generally painful.
You get painful periods, infertility, hurts when you pee. She's infertile, guys. Painful urination. Not everyone is infertile, by the way. What if I am secretly fertile and I don't know? Excessive bleeding, fatigue,
Discomfort.
nausea.
Baldness only leads to insecurity, and Val might even like
I will like you more. Shout out to anyone with male pattern
more
baldness.
because he'll be more like an old man.
Yeah, I love old men. I love old men. Sorry for screaming into your mic. Only one way to find out. I'm not risking that. That doesn't sound responsible.
What's the point of the menstrual cycle? So basically, the point of the menstrual cycle is to prepare the body
Louder.
for potential pregnancy. We have the ovarian
I'm sorry that I'm
cycle
not
in the
sober
middle
for
here
this.
and the uterine side of things on the outside. we're basically going to be creating an environment through menses, which sheds the old and lets you kind of make another shot at a pregnancy.
You
And
go
we have
to
the
a
follicular side of
doctor.
things, which is
Yeah.
developing an egg that can eventually be fertilized. So
Yeah.
eventually the goal is to get to ovulation, where we release that egg, and
I'll lay an egg for you. Anyway, also, just as a heads up for everybody, not everyone follows this to a 28-day cycle. If you're normal, you should, but some people don't. Some people have cycles that last up to 9 months for some reason, or longer, or cycles that are irregular. Oh, they say that later
into your
too?
fallopian tubes, where it can
Yeah.
potentially be
Dear
fertilized by
God.
sperm.
My body
implanted into
hates
the
me.
uterus, well, the endometrium, and that's what this is supposed to do.
Are you
is
sure
give
there's
an
not
environment for
yeah.
that, and then eventually have.
One time, this is a little bit TMI, but one time I didn't have, it's all part of one cycle. I didn't have my cycle for about 10 months, and my dad took me to go get a pregnancy test at a hospital because he was convinced I was pregnant. And I was like, I have literally never even kissed anybody. And he was like, I don't believe you. What if you touch somebody and you're pregnant? And I was like, no, I'm not, Dad.
A healthy pregnancy.
So yeah.
So
Anyway.
phase 1 is going to be the menstrual phase. I'm also just going to give you a little rundown of what you're looking at here. This is going to be the uterus. I'm tracing
Bella's
it
pregnant
right
with
here.
Val's baby. I'm pregnant from myself, yes.
Probably Google it.
No,
but it kind of looks like
not
a balloon.
actually.
That's what this is right here. Or you could say, like, I don't know, a Wobbuffet from Pokemon, something like that.
Pokemon mentioned!
And then this is the endometrium right here. This little line right here. It's going to get bigger, and that's kind of what the hormones do, is they develop the endometrium during each of your cycles before it's eventually shed away in the menstrual phase, which happens when pregnancy does not occur. It sheds for about 3 to 5 days. That's what the bleeding and the period is. And ovarian follicles start to grow as well during this time, and that eventually becomes the egg that goes to your fallopian tube. As for the need that scale, menstrual phase is a hard one to do, because some people actually are really into it during this phase, but I would say maybe most aren't and are more on the side of never touch me again, thank you. But since it is a big range, I just went with a question mark out of 5 for
it's actually educational.
All right, so next we have the proliferative phase. There's going to be an early and late stage of this. This is going to be the early. Again, I'll trace the uterus for you.
Well, you can see it.
The endometrium, as you can see, is a little bit bigger now. And it also has this kind of trilaminar appearance. That's the 3 lines that we're looking at right here. It's kind of starting to finally regrow, and the ovarian follicles are
we smart
the
enough?
surface at this point, getting ready for
Find out
ovulation.
after.
And on the need that scale, this is when things start to really get going, because you are slowly
Your
approaching
IQ is increasing
ovulation. So
good.
kind of early stage, we're looking at a 3, and as you get closer and closer, we might be looking at a 4, until you eventually get to that ovulatory phase and ovulation. At this point, the egg is released from the ovary into the fallopian tube, where it could potentially receive sperm and be fertilized. The endometrium is even thicker at this point, because it is getting very ready to receive that fertilized egg if it needs to for pregnancy. It's also, this is just going to be just to kind of give you some info, this is just a normal fluid. It's nothing to worry about. It's a little bit harder of an image to see this time, but that's going to be your uterus again. Hormonally, estrogen and oxytocin are really peaking around this time, and that's what kind of causes that need that to be at a 6 out of 5, because the body is officially trying to get pregnant.
Yeah, so as you guys might be aware, that when ovulate, the need that goes up to about a really high.
Lastly, we have the secretory or luteal phase. This is the one that is usually associated with being bad, but the first few days of it are actually still pretty good, and that's because the body is still kind of waiting for that fertilized egg. And so it's in a good mood for the beginning, but for the most of it and the last like probably 10 days or so on a normal cycle, that's when you're going to get those negative symptoms that are associated with PMSing. So that's going to be, for the most part,
Yeah. Okay. So with endometriosis, you shuffle all the slides? No. Okay, so endometriosis is when, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a doctor or someone, but I am someone with it. It's when your uterine lining grows outside of your uterus and it causes a bunch of symptoms such as irregular cycle and just general discomfort and stuff. So like, for example, it sounds painful. It hurts quite often. So for example, I am someone with endometriosis. And for me, my cycle is really irregular. And I have an app to track it, but it's usually not accurate because sometimes I'll do a cycle in the span, like a full cycle, the 28-day thing in 2 weeks. And other times, it'll take 9 months for it to work. And, or longer. I've genuinely gone like almost a year without, having a cycle. Is there anything you can do to help it? So, yes, you can get surgery for it, and some people take medicine, but it's kind of under research, which is what Bling mentioned actually. So, yeah, but it varies from person to person, as does every illness. So, some people, like, some people have more mild stuff. They might just have like heavier flow or pain. And other people might have super regular cycles. And they literally might be in so much pain, they may not be able to move. So it's very different. Does this ever make you think I wish I wasn't a girl? It makes me wish I didn't have to have a cycle. But unfortunately, yeah. Also, not some fun fact, tissue can make, endometriosis can make tissue grow anywhere, like in your links. Yeah!
5 on the need that scale. Again, here is the uterus tracing. This is some normal fluid again. Endometrium is very thick at this point because it is very ready to receive
Fluid.
a fertilized egg. Here's a little bit of ovary here, most likely, just as a little bonus. People like to call them chocolate chip cookies. You can kind of see it right here. This is
It does look like a chocolate chip cookie.
But one thing that's really important to know is that everyone is different when it comes to the menstrual cycle and periods.
Yeah!
There's a ton of different conditions that affect a ton of different women, whether that be PCOS or endometriosis, like we talked about earlier, that can have a lot of different symptoms, like oligomenorrhea, which is infrequent periods. Some people only have periods like 2 to 3 times a year, or maybe 8, and some people have them every month and could, or maybe even have more. There's also dysmenorrhea, which is going to be your painful periods. Some people, their body is just built in a way that it makes it very, very painful. And it's not them being a baby. It is just, they just were not built that way for it. And then there's amenorrhea, which is going to be a lack of periods. That's, infertility, but there's sometimes treatments for it, but it can be rough. But yeah, there's many, many more possibilities when it comes to this as well. So just remember that everyone's different, and you shouldn't judge someone for their period and where they are, and make preconceived opinions on them based on where they are in their cycle. But yeah, I hope you learned something. I definitely went over the time limit, but yeah, I just had to kind of one take rip this. So
yay! Good job, W presentation. Woo! Clap, 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 clap. We learned something! There's also one for men, I think, if I remember correctly. We'll get there though. Some girls with endo can have periods that last 2 weeks or randomly get criticized outside of it. Yes. Oh. Yeah, that's me. Sometimes. Oh, Suri's presentation. Okay. I'm ready. Oh, sorry, Darkov. I can't wait. Okay. Big Dick Daddy Darkov by Suri Darkov. Disclaimer. Everything said is a joke. Okay? Just know she's being silly. Why I should be your dad? I'm an alcoholic. I have a gambling addiction. I will abuse you. Fat ass, pussy and waist snatch. I'm autistic. 6. I'm completely pathetic. But I can fuck. We'll throw beer bottles at you. Listen to Divorced Dad Rock specifically. I have beer gut. And I will feed you. I can't cook, so it's pizza every night. Dominoes! Oh my god, she's gonna feed me Dominoes every day. I'm so excited. We're literally perfect for each other. Look at this figure. I know, we're so cute! Sorry. And this is cute art of us. Making a heart. Making a... holding hands. You're my sun to my moon and the light to my... Oh my god, Yuri! I love her. She's beautiful. She's perfect. You're so cute, I want to kidnap you. We should have special valve beads. I want to be the crayon so bad. I'll eat her. I showed you my god, respond. Oh god, I can't go back. Here, let's go back to wholesome. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. She put it... It's so big, she just can't tuck it. It's just too much. It's too much. Sorry, YouTube. Editor! Don't include this one without heavy censors! She has freckle shoulders? I know, isn't she cute? She's the cutest. She has star freckles on her shoulders. She's beautiful and perfect. I love her. Ironically, the craziest one. She goes hard. She never gives anything less than the most insane stuff that she has to offer. And I think that's beautiful. This next presentation is brought to you by oh yeah, clap. Yeah, you guys know him. You love him. And you can pronounce his name because I can't. Wait, is it voiced? My presentation is voiced. Where's the voice? Try more. Abominable. No. Okay. There is a button on the top left. Where? Ah, I see it. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Wait. Abominable. Thank you. Screwing around with fasteners. By Dad. Click the sound button for the alert. Sound button for the illiterate. Click for voice. Hey, I know that guy. He's pretty cool. No way!
Screwing around with fasteners by Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
That's me.
That's you!
Hey, son. It's been a while since I went out to go buy milk, hasn't it?
Oh my god.
You're looking a little older from what I remember. Is that beard new? It makes you look like a fully grown man now. Oh, you are? Well, how about that? Time sure flies, doesn't it? Anyway, champ, now that I'm back home, I figure I could drop some useful dadly knowledge on you. You know, father-to-son communication. Hey, could you grab some cereal for this milk? I'm pretty tuckered out from the milk shopping. Thanks.
My dad
Anyway,
came back.
I think it's time to give you the talk on screwing. I'm talking about fasteners, boyo.
Damn. I can't wait for my dad to teach me about screwing. I'm so excited.
Son, to preface this, your dad's getting a little long in the years, so I may get some information wrong on
Is that a
occasion
belt?
since my memory isn't what it used to be. But remember, to you, I'm always right. That's what the belt says anyway.
Oh, Dad, hold on, Dad, we can talk. Dad, don't get out the belt. Please, Dad, we can talk about it, okay? We can talk about it, Dad. It's okay. I am the harbinger of correction, determinator of truth and lies. Those that wield me have fate itself in their grasp. Why is my dad's belt aura farming? Actual preface. This is a very general, non-comprehensive overview of this stuff. There are definitely things that I may have forgotten to mention. I'm writing this on memory. I'm pretty sure it should be accurate, but I'm here to shitpost, not fact-check. Valid Q, pass it on, colon 3. This fucking guy. Okay. Let's get into it. What the fuck?
Are not just
What is this image?
trucks on the highway and punch holes in your daddy's car tires. They're also what holds much of our world together. They fasten objects together through a combination of mechanical holding and frictional forces. The main types of fasteners we're concerned with for this man talk are nails and screws.
Okay, nails. Okay. If you don't know, because you might be like me and have never had to do anything like that, this is a nail. And if you go over there, this is a screw. And a bolt, I guess, but it's close enough. Thank you for the notes.
Nails are the simplest type of fastener, son. They penetrate through multiple pieces of material and mechanically lock into the created hole. The nail itself is
They penetrate. I'm dead. Okay.
held to the aforementioned materials via friction. Nails typically, but not always, have a widened head to prevent overpenetration and to mechanically retain the topmost layer of material. Tacks, brads, nail gun strips, even push pins are considered to be subtypes of nails. Nails are typically made of softer steel than screws.
One time, I accidentally knocked one of my Minecraft pins off my desk, and my roommate stepped on it, and she pierced her foot, and I feel really bad about it to this day. Nails can also have ridges and additional features, allowing the shaft for more grip. Ribbed for his pleasure. And it's a nail with bits that make it stick in better. Bend instead of breaking. Whoa! They bend instead of breaking. That's cool. Compression. Friction. Hammer down. Nails are typically made of softer steel than screws. Ah. Whoa, screw up, honey.
So, as we've all learned from our high school physics classes, screws are simply wedges wrapped around a cylindrical body. This allows a screw to have increased surface area relative to nails. This increased surface area, along with the rotation required to insert and extract screws, increases the holding force that screws can apply compared to nails. The drawback, of course, is increased production costs and difficulty of use.
So screws are more expensive than nails. It's just a spinny inclined plane LMAO. Wow, much surface. Friction maxing, very cool. This reminds me of those memes that my sister showed me when I was a little kid of like the dogs. You know what I'm talking about? No yawning, pay attention. You're right. Okay, hold on. Wake up, 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 wake up. Okay, I think we're good now. Harder than nails, usually. Tend to break versus bend. Different types of screw. There are quite a few different types of screws. Oh wait, hold on.
There are quite a few different types of screws for various applications and activities. The two I'll go over are wood screws and machine screws.
Okay, wood screw. So like a wood screw is like, it looks like it's half a nail, half a screw, and then machine screw looks like a stick. Screws.
Wood screws are, as the name implies, designed for drilling and holding softer materials like wood and thin plastics. They're not particularly fancy or precise, but they're fast and do the job. Wood screws are fairly easy to distinguish due to their coarse threading and pointed tips, making them easy to insert and bite into compatible materials.
Oh, coarse threads that are biting in the wood without excessive damage to the fibers. Pointing out, often not fully threaded. Okay, so this is a thread. This is a thread. Drive style and head shape vary. I don't know the shapes. Unfortunately. Machine screw.
Machine screws differ from wood screws in their finer thread pitches and typically blunt tips. These are usually used for more precise holding and harder materials, such as metals or higher quality plastics. Machine screws can be created with rollers, cut from a cylinder with a die, or machined on a lathe.
Plastic. Usually fully threaded. Finer threading than wood screws. Wow! See, it's finer because it's smaller. It's non-pokey tip. Head and drive style vary. Ew, Phillips drive. Ew! I don't know what a Phillips is. I tap that with a wrench.
The thing about screws is that you can't just stick them anywhere like a nail. Well, I guess you could, but usually that ends in material tears and tears if you do enough damage. Anyway, the other part that makes a screw work is a prepared hole. The hole will need to be threaded with a matching thread pattern. This can be
WT gun Phillips screws?
taps and tap wrenches that work in conjunction to cut away metal in the bore. Also make sure to use lubricant and work it back and forth. No one likes a broken tap.
Whoa, there's more than one type of lube, guys. Anyway, I had no idea that there was beef in the screw community. What the freak did Philip do? Please use cutting oil. Dry is risky. Did it like ruin your screw? I didn't feel like drawing these. No, it's okay. You're doing good. Phillips is like intensely evil. Boo! Oh, we're learning about the head now. Okay, I'm ready to lock in.
Screws need a way to be driven, and so there are various head shapes and drive styles. Common drive styles that you've probably seen are slotted, Phillips, Torx, and hex. I will say right now that we hate Phillips drive fasteners in this household due to how easily they can strip out their heads. The reason being that Phillips was designed to cam the driver head away if the screw bottomed out. Of course, between a hardened screwdriver, a soft screw, and a strong, manly man like myself, the screw loses and the metal deforms. This in turn slows down whatever project you're working on.
What does it mean to strip a screw? Is that like wearing it down? So you have a minus sign, a plus sign bad, plus sign bad. Where's the point of your screwdriver? Oh, boo, okay. Bad. Torx? Hex. So you have like a star and then a hexagon. Nice! A real head turner. I know. I turned my head to look at that guy. Screwdriver, I mean. Screwdriver can't really hold and twist it. Boo! Reading is hard. Tell me about it.
Here's a quick rundown on how to figure out what kind of screw is indicated by the funny numbers. In the case of metric, there are coarse and fine threaded screws. The number following M indicates the outer diameter of the edge of the threading. For example, an M4 coarse screw will be 4 millimeters in diameter from edge to edge in cross section.
Okay, so you have an example screw. One is the minor diameter. So this is like before you get to these bits. These bits don't count. 2 is the major diameter, which is this bit. 2 is the threads. Yeah, with the threads. 3 is the length and how long it is. And then 4 is M4 is metric major by length. So then if you take the numbers and you carry the 10. I can't do math. Reading is really hard. I love the angry fist emoji.
In the case of U.S. customary sizes, pick a god and pray. When you use U.S. screw sizes, you willingly walk headfirst into a hellscape of conversion charts between nominal and fractional inch sizes with varying thread pitches. Try to keep the screws contained in the box they came in, or surrender to entropy and pour everything into the mixed screw drawer, only to return when you need to desperately try and find a perfectly sized screw to fix up a part or project. Son, I can't help you here. No one can.
So all the screws are different size. Wow, look at the chart in the background, guys. I want to bring that to your attention. There is a chart in the background. And oh, it looks like there's 50 billion freaking sizes. Oh.
I sure was hungry for that cereal. But now that I'm finished and recharged, it looks like we're out of milk again. Keep watch over the house, son. I'll be right back with more milk. I promise.
It's okay, Dad. I'll sit here and wait for you. Yeah, I'm sure he'll come back soon, guys. Don't worry. Dad, it's been so long. I miss you. Can you come back to me, please? Anyway, it's time to set up the next presentation. I'll miss you, Dad. But thank you for the presentation, abominable. Oh, there's one more slide. Of course there is. Whoa, where'd you find this picture of me? Clap. Thank you for teaching me something. This will be useful when I have to build furniture or something. I'm not sure. But thank you. Good job, A+. I learned something new today. Alright, the next one. Okay, this one is by Blink. And it is a second presentation about what you may ask.
Okay, I have a little bit of a bonus presentation here.
Man!
I have a testicular case study for you that I worked on when I was in
We are learning about testicles together.
training. The point of this is basically just going to be to tell you to go to the doctor and don't worry about embarrassment or anything like that. I promise we've seen worse. So for this case study, the patient was a 60-something-year-old male, and he comes in with his wife with a complaint of scrotal discomfort.
His
Most of the
peanut
time,
hurry.
this is just going to involve doing a testicular ultrasound, and we're going to find something along the lines of a vascular disorder that is causing this loose pain or whatever is going on. It could be something else, but you never really know. But lo and behold, once we get his pants off and start the scan,
He had to take his pants off for this. Well, you're oddly interested in this. Yeah, I don't understand anything about men's health.
this guy's scrotum is about the size of a grapefruit. It is not just a vascular disorder. And he tells us, along with his wife, that it's been getting bigger over the course of like 2 or 3 years, and they're just now getting it checked out because
Oh my
the wife is
god.
basically forcing him because it was getting too hard to clean, and the smell and cleanliness was getting out of hand.
Ew.
One thing I noticed when I was doing this case was that the wife was kind of talking for him, and he seemed embarrassed and quiet like the whole time, which just gave me the impression that the whole reason that he had let this get so bad is because he was just worried and embarrassed about having to
Oh,
get this checked
poor
out.
guy.
So, yeah, don't do that.
It's okay.
So, for reference, I'm just going to show you a normal testicular ultrasound right here. This is one testicle right here. This is kind of the main body right here. And then this head right here is the epididymis. I'll tell you a little bit about this later.
What is an epididymis? What is an epididymis? What is that? Ugh. Sorry, let me adjust something. Hey, study of Anita's W show. It's a ball. Is that like what it connects to?
Normal testicle. But for him, this is what we're looking at. So he ended up having an inguinal hernia, which basically means that he did something that caused a break in the abdominal wall. And so abdominal contents, something like intestines or fat, came through his abdominal wall and went into his scrotum. So
his intestines went in his peanut. Oh my god! Ah! That sounds horrible! Cheerleys, you guys have to go to the doctor to get your peanut like that, okay? I don't care if it's embarrassing. I am not dealing with you guys getting your intestines and your balls, okay? I know they drop when you're younger, but it's not supposed to drop again like this,
on one
okay?
side, you can kind of see this testicle is still a little bit normal, but you have all this, content.
Are you a doctor? No.
It's extra weird stuff below it. And then most of what you were seeing when scanning was just this, which is just almost entirely bowel and gas, which is why it's so hard to see because gas is not picked up on ultrasound. But yeah, pretty bad stuff. Definitely needed to have surgery to get all this fixed.
Do you like grapefruit size?
Go to the doctors.
No.
Lastly, I just want to say, check your balls. This is something that gets said in November a lot, especially when people are kind of more cognizant about men's health and things like that. But when people say check your balls, they usually don't really give you much instruction other than that, which can lead to a bit of confusion when you're feeling around down there. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of extra instruction.
We're learning how to... Yeah, we're learning how to touch ourselves on this stream. This is everything. Okay, I'll take notes. So
this is the epididymis, and this is very common to have cysts and things that are totally fine, and you can also just feel this yourself. So a lot of people will actually end up mistaking this for being like a bump or lump or something like that, but it's not. So don't be too alarmed if you have something on like the top or the bottom or even the sides, because there tends to be stuff like that. But what you really want to be feeling for when you are checking for a lump is that if there's something here, which is on like the main body of your testicle, if there is something especially hard or immovable that is on this kind of main part, that is when you would need to be concerned and really make an effort to just head on in and not worry about any type of embarrassment, even if it is more so in a different location and you're just worried and want to get it checked out. there is no shame in that whatsoever. So yeah, take care of yourselves.
Yay! Thank you for the PowerPoint! Yeah, are you checking yourselves, guys? Make sure that you're okay. Okay. I want you guys to take care of yourselves. So thank you, Blake, for sharing! Woo! Clap, 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 clap. A+. Everyone gets an A+. Let's see what's next. Thank you! Okay, this one is by Sonic. Let me pull it up. Oh my god. We're learning about the PS2 again! Let's freaking go!
Alright, hello everyone. Chilled, Chili here, whichever one you want to call me.
Hi.
And today my presentation is about retro gaming, specifically the PS2.
Is he too quiet? I think I might need to turn him up. Well, I'm gonna turn him up.
And why it's been
Okay.
critically acclaimed to be the greatest gaming console ever invented, and it will most likely keep that title for the rest of time. And yeah, let's get going. So the PlayStation 2 first launched back in 2000. It launched in Japan in March and hit the rest of the world in October/November. And it quickly became widespread media everywhere. It took the world by storm. One of the reasons for that is its media player functionality, that it was the first ever console that had media player as a whole. And this is during a time, remember, the year 2000, where that sort of technology wasn't really thought of to be used in a gaming console. So now we have this thing hitting the shelves, and it's a real bang for your buck, considering media players back then averaged around 200.
Did they really not have DVD? Did they just like make... Did they just like... Back in the day... Did they just make consoles and then be... Or like technology and then be like... We are going to give it one feature. Is that what they're gonna do? Is that what this is? They just give it one feature. Yeah? That sounds horrible.
$250 and up. And
Thank
then
God
you have
I'm
this
not.
thing hit the shelves on base at $300, and it can play its own games and run DVDs. So the whole family had something to do with it. Not only that, it did have a massive catalog of 4,000 games plus during its life cycle, ranging from the year 2000 till, unfortunately, it got retired back in 2013. And with how Sony likes to do things, they do tend to have upgrades later on in the year. They released attachments. There's a camera. There's online network functionality that wasn't possible in recent times.
They upgraded it over time.
In the Slim model,
Yeah, I'm not old.
Access to some of those attachments, but obviously there has to be some trade-offs in order to slim it down.
Ooh.
And then
Lore!
The actual data aspect of this, the gaming catalog. All of the games.
Oh, Harvest Moon mentioned.
PS2
and The
have a
Sims.
sense of story that you take with you no matter what. So, for example, in the open world style games, like Yakuza, hell, even Spider-Man, and there's something there for everyone.
Spider-Man existed in the early 2000s?
These lessons you want to take through and experience
Didn't
them for
know that.
yourself. And you also want to share them with others. They all teach you a lesson or teach you a story that you want to keep going through with your life for. So they become a part of you, per se. And not only that, there's just a catalog of games that are just infamous here. For example, the God of War games. Bully.
Spider-Man is from 1962?
Sims,
What?
As much as I don't want
Oh,
to admit it.
thought that was a newer thing.
It grinds my gears. But here we
Sorry.
go. Metal Gear, Hitman.
My
Hell,
apologies.
Even the Guitar Hero games. They give us lessons and we want to share them with others. And then for the most important part is staying whimsy. We want to keep these lessons with us, and ultimately we want to keep experiencing new things and playing games.
I wasn't rage beat.
Here are some gifts from my top games
No.
from this era.
Be
And
whimsical.
yes, you might be seeing the Hello Kitty up there, and it's actually a pretty entertaining game, funnily enough. But nonetheless, that's just part of my whimsy. Anyway,
Hello Kitty is whimsy. You fucking
really
tell
cutting
him.
it close for time,
You
so
tell him.
Let's move on to the final slide. And if next time, if there is a next time, we can do a deep dive into what started it all, the PS1.
The PS1! Definitely wasn't alive for that one. But thank you for the presentation! Sequel bait? I know, I can't believe you sequel baited us. Now I have to do a second PowerPoint stream in the future. Okay, this next presentation is by C-Man. Oh, we have another camping PowerPoint. I see you. Camping! Click to add subtitle. Thanks. My favorite place to camp. North American Inland Temperate Rainforest. North American Inland Temperate Rainforest. Can you say that in one breath? Yeah, I can. Seaman? No, Z-Man. Seaman. Seaman. See? Objectively, the prettiest place on Earth. Uh-huh. God modeled after the hamsters. Seaman. Yeah. You can camp well into October and not die. You don't need a tent. Source, my uncle came up to our campsite for a night and just slept on the ground. What if you got eaten by a bear, though? Big, long rivers you can swim in that will give you hypothermia in the spring. Source? Me! Oh my god, please. Don't get hypothermia. Please don't get hypothermia. Please. It's only illegal if you get caught. Forest rangers drive green cars, duh. He almost got stepped on by a moose? I'm scared of moose. Moose are my biggest fear. Bonner's Ferry? What's a Bonner's Ferry? This part is the best. Yeah, hold on. This is the Pacific Northwest. My favorite. I love the Pacific Northwest. Pretty! I want to see redwoods so bad in my life. I'm so jealous. I want to go here. It's a rainforest. Yeah, Pacific Northwest W. Clap. Trees, nature. Camping activities. Oh. Sorry, I just need to make that one visible for you guys. I will drink in solidarity. Woo! Drinking especially. Well, we're going camping. Let's immerse ourselves. Oh. Oh, wow. Drinking while camping. I'm done. That was the worst spit idea ever. God, okay. Camping activities! Yay! I'm the guy on the far right, by the way. Just want you to know that. Bigfoot! I've never... Is Bigfoot living in the Pacific Northwest? Distraction! Please take care of nature whenever you go outside. And don't destroy it, okay? So don't leave trash behind. Don't take a ton of stuff. Take care of your nature. You can bask in the sunlight and touch grass. You can smile. Jeez. Continued. You can drive a forest fire, four-wheeler. You drive a four-wheeler. Sorry, I forgot the name. You can shoot a gun. You can an ATV. You can drive an ATV. You can shoot a gun. You can get attacked by a wolf and fight it off with your bare hands. You can shoot another gun. You can cut down a tree. You probably shouldn't do that though. Or you could be Yowie Man. Where'd you find this image, by the way, of the guys? This guy's like, I'm gonna touch you. And then the other guy's like, kind of half smirking, and he's like, yeah. It's a movie? Should we watch it today? Brokeback Mountain? What is that? They're good friends? Oh. Okay. We can watch it. Is it a camping movie? Hazards! The bear. Crazy people. A moose! I love moose. Moose are my favorite. Having too much fun. What the fuck is this thing in the bottom? What's the thing in the bottom middle? Skinwalkers. Oh. It's okay. I'll borrow your flesh. Fires? What to bring? Tent. Food. Water. Clothes. Fire starter. Gun. Axe. Ropes to hide your food from bears. Okay, and then here you can see an axe, a rope, a jug of water, a sleeping bag, canned food, a tent, a gun, and a backpack. You don't like that, old man? I didn't say that. You can start a fire from almost anywhere here. Find material, witch's beard, usnea moss, wood shavings or bark, at least a handful each of twigs, pencil-sized leads, pencil size, pencil lead size, pencil size, finger size. So a variety of different twigs. Make a lean-to. Place larger twigs on top to protect from the wind. Create an ember. Use magnesium striker or matches. When you see smoke, blow gently. When the flame comes out the top of your pile, feed larger material. Oh, okay. It's like Minecraft Flint and Steel. Or just use gasoline on a bunch of wood like my dad does. Obviously light it after. Uh-huh. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is what the night sky really looks like. It's a lot of fun to use constellation apps on your phone since they don't require internet. They use your keepers and point out the stars for you. Nowadays, you can even see rows of Starlink satellites across the sky. I don't like Elon Musk. The alcohol is not hitting me. I am perfectly fine, by the way. You can see the glow of a nearby city. Okay. So first... Oh, go back. You can see the sky here and some trees. Some more sky. Oh, instead of a street star, like Starlink. Ooh. Ooh. Isn't it fun? These are some pictures I took. We have the sky. This is pretty. It's so colorful. I didn't know the sky came in any color other than like black. Nice pictures. I know they're really good pictures. Aurora Borealis? Is that what that is? Is that why the sky is colorful? There's some Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis. There aren't any real rules for camping. Camping is fun. You can always leave if it gets dangerous or most likely starts to rain. You can even camp in your backyard. Presented by... I don't know if I want to take credit for this. Yay! Thank you for the presentation. I really appreciate it. We can't see the stars. I can't see stars either. It's too bright in my city. So, my dream is to one day be able to see them. This next presentation is by Gallants, and I will be presenting it. Thank you, Gallants! Okay. The dad oh wait, I'm in the way. Hold on. The dad voice. The dad's tool for communication. If you are someone that has to deal with a rowdy group of people, old or young, you can learn to keep order and be able to handle most situations where people, especially kids, misbehave. There is one skill that you can learn from fathers, and it's how they communicate with their kids in troublesome situations. Oh yeah, clap. Clap! Being a father is not a prerequisite to the skill, and it comes over time to some professions. Not all fathers may learn the skill naturally on their own, but a good father will be able to control their misbehaving kid with just an authoritative voice. The father voice, FV. A key tool that a father must develop is their father voice. A father voice is a stern and direct manner of speaking to their child and is higher than their normal speaking volume, but not yelling. A good father works immediately. Your child should hear this and understand that they are in the middle of something they should not be doing. If you on the playground, other children in hearing range should fall silent in respect to you, thankful that they are not the one being spoken to in such a manner. The best father will also cause other adults to nod at your authority and respect you as a potential leader. When to use father voice. The FV must be used to help teach what is considered good and bad behavior. Overuse of the FV can lead to a dramatic confusion for a kid. Examples of when you use FV. You know your kid's about to touch an object. You know your kid is about to touch an object that has a clear sign, do not touch! Yes. Your kid is about to play in the bathroom. Your kid is in the bathroom playing games on iPad, but you really need to use the toilet. Yes. My roommate gets mad at me because sometimes I end up doing this where I'll go potty and then I'll end up just sitting on my phone playing games. And she'll be like, get out of the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Your kid is showing you something they drew, but you don't think it's cute. No. No. Tips for developing your FE. You're so zoomery. Uh-huh. My legs fall asleep if I use my phone too long. Yeah, me too. Be stern when you speak. Widen your eyes slightly and make unyielding eye contact with your kid. Your mental state should not be that Your mental state should be that you are not angry, but disappointed to have to tell your kid off for misbehaving or doing their misdeed. I remember reading magazines or newspapers in the bathroom before I had a phone. What? That is not a real sentence. You're lying to me. That is bait. Unless urgent, pause 1 beat between sentences, 2 beats after the name at the start. Give them time to know they need to listen to you and consider their actions. You know what magazines are? I have never had a magazine. Every sentence start with your child's name followed by the command. Then you may add on an extra comment, just stating the result of the action so they continue. When speaking, brevity is key. The more serious the crime, you may add in your child's full legal name there. That's where you cut the Playboys. You've never read a tabloid? Do you know what a magazine is? Yes, I know what a magazine is. I just didn't read them, because I'm not old. FE sentences. Oh, okay, example structure. Okay, here, let me try. Cheerleaders, if you don't stop being bad... Oh wait, no, hold on, let me try again. Cheerleaders, if you don't stop being degenerates, I'm gonna take away your phone. There you go. Practice phrases. Cheerleaders, put that blade... Oh wait, no. Cheerleaders, put down that blade right now, or you might hurt yourself. Cheerleaders, no popsicles until you've eaten dinner, or your tummy will hurt later. I'll take away your phone. No, you can't! You would not do that. Cheerleaders, I want you to clean your room. We do not live like that in this household. The gentle father voice. The gentle version of FV uses a similar cadence as a regular father voice. It is meant to differentiate from normal talk and elevate what you're saying to be a truly serious talk. However, the GFV does not mean However, the GFV is meant not scold, but to provide comfort and reassurance in tough situations or emotional matters. This is important as sometimes there is comfort for a kid in knowing that the trust of authority they hear often also has a softer side that they can trust. Yeah. Don't even offer a reason to drop the stuff after or okay, I'm sorry. As your dad, we need to make sure you don't mess up your eyesight with that phone. Hey, don't take my phone. It's mine. How do you gentle father voice? With GFV, you must use a soft-spoken voice but still maintain the same level of seriousness that you carry with the regular FE. Do not widen your eyes, but still make eye contact. Your mental state should be that you have something you've been wanting to tell your kid and they need you to know you really mean it. And they need to know you really mean it. The final difference is the third component of GFV. You must add on an emotional sense that shows your kid how you feel, how you're affected by the situation, or an action resulted by what you want. If you want someone to be comforted emotionally, you better show them that you're comfortable taking off the tough dad facade every so often too. Simple structure. Cheerleaders, you better not do that. I want you to take care of yourself. Practice your GFE. Cheerleaders, go and take a nap. You were out all day, so I've been really worried about you. Cheeries, don't be scared. I promise it'll be okay. Yeah. Cheeries, do not tell your mom I let you do that. He'll get in so much trouble if she finds out. Please. Thank you for being here. Remember that while communicating with your kid or with your child, the fatherly voice should not come from frustration or anger toward them. The FV and FGV are tools meant for showing love through your actions as a father. The way you talk to your kids also provides a certain dad magic that protects your kids from any dangers out there in the world. The end. And it really is the end. Yay! Thank you for the presentation! Okay, we have one more PowerPoint. Clap, 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 clap. And this one is simple. This one is by Laser3365. And this is everything you would need to know as a dad. With the dad collage. Okay, let's go through and name all the items. Eraser. Keys. Beanie. Baseball hat. Paper bag. Soap. Deodorant. #1 dad in the world. Wood. Screwdriver. Whatever this yellow thing is behind me is called. TV remote. Boots. Flip-flops. Grill. Baseball. Football. I don't know what the black thing with the numbers is. Drill. Oh yeah, okay, this is a drill. This is a drill, yeah. Flannel. Jeans. That's a drill? Oh. Stick shift to a car. I don't know what that is. But thank you for sharing. Okay. And this is everything you may possibly need to be a dad. Yay! Thank you for the presentation! I really appreciate it. These are really funny, guys. I really appreciated them. Yeah, the dad essentials. Peak! Thank you. Everyone gets an A+. You did really, really good. And I'm really proud of you guys. Okay? So, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap up now. Thank you. We're gonna find somebody to raid into. Is anyone in following life? We're gonna raid into... I'm indecisive. Wait! Hold on, let me go back up. Someone is playing Minecraft, I think. Nope, I guess I made it up in my head. We are going to read into Astaria. And we are going to say hi to her, but thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun with the presentations. I had a lot of fun with them. I think this will be a really fun video. So thank you. We will do more of them in the future. I'm gonna go now though. Bye guys. Bye everybody. Take care of yourselves. Mwah. I'll miss you. Okay? Bye!